All right, let's get into it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time you see this video. Greetings, y'all. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Shantan Ronnie, here to give the collective, the Vibe Tribe, the Tarot Bites. That's you, babies. Your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of, you ready for it? April the 8th in the year of our Lord 2026. How you all doing? Or in the words of the immortal Miss Wendy Williams, how you doing? All right, y'all. Yeah, baby, I'm telling you now. You want to get Palo Santo working, baby? You get you a butane lighter, honey, okay? You get you a butane lighter, baby. You won't have no issues with Palo Santo coming to work. Trust and believe. Y'all, we're going to be using a new deck today. It is from a book by Dr. David R. Hawkins. It's called Letting Go. I found these messages to be really, really informative, and so we're gonna use these today. Okay, all right. Let me see. Where do I want to go from here? Okay, so let's call a thing a thing. All right. Some of y'all, I know. It's been like this for me. All right. We've been lacking some motivation. Our energies have not just been, where they could be, but a lot of that is going to change. A lot of that. Give me a second. 1, 2. Come here. 3 and 4. All right. Y'all got that? Y'all saw my shuffle. Y'all saw my pull. Okay. So a lot of us, we've been lacking some energy. We've been letting things go to the wayside. Okay. But right now, we've got things going on because the universe is definitely moving. We've been a little off. We've had like no real ambition or no real drive. There's been no like real clear push. Then out of nowhere, something clicked. We got a fire under our ass. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We begin to care again. At one point, we really didn't want to move and all of that. Some of us have the winter blues. All this. Here, let me get you up so I can see you all. Okay. So that, all of that was what we were going through. But now we want to make a move. Now we want to do all these projects. Now we want to do all these things. And that's good. Don't question that. Now, here it is. How do you want to move? Your momentum is coming back. But like yesterday, like I said, protect your momentum. Remember I said that yesterday. Protect your momentum. Mars is in Pisces, and it's sextiling with Uranus in Taurus. All right? Mars hasn't been doing much lately. Very low energy, no direction. Then Uranus steps in, and something unexpected shifts. A thought. A moment, a realization, and just like that, you all are feeling motivated again. Where is it? Here we go. 4 cups. 4 cups. Yep. You've been, this was the lack of motivation. You knew you had shit to do, but then out of nowhere, there you go. Okay, then out of nowhere, we got that spark of inspiration, new energy. This is that. Okay, I'm ready feeling. And this card right here, this matches perfectly with that Uranus aspect. Okay, and then here he go. The Knight of Pentacles. This is what you're going to do with it. Now that you got your spark back on track, slow and steady, consistent effort. We're not going to rush. We're just going to move forward in the right direction. This is almost a mirror of what happened yesterday, but baby, Uranus stepped in. And when Uranus steps in, that always changes the dynamics, okay? Because now, we were feeling disconnected. We was feeling disconnected and unmotivated. And then out of nowhere, here we go. We got that spark of inspiration, that spark of energy. And then we want to lock it in. We're going to lock it in with the Knight of Pentacles right here. We're going to move forward. We're going to move consistently. We're going to be moving with intention. All right? You haven't been feeling yourself lately, but something today woke up. Something inside of your spirit woke up. And when it does, do not ignore it. Use that energy to get your shit moving again. Motivate, y'all. Motivation isn't always steady. Sometimes it disappears until something triggers it again. This is that moment. This is where something is clicking inside. So you need to stop judging yourself for being off. And you need to take advantage of the moment when the energy comes back. Right now, today, with this transit, y'all are going to be activated. You all are going to be aligned. Y'all are going to be moving forward with purpose, forward with intentionality. You don't have to wait for that energy. You respond when it arrives. When it comes, it comes, And we're going to, and for this transit, we're going to affirm. Give me a second, y'all. Here we go. We're going to keep it simple. I am motivated, focused, and back on track. I am motivated, focused, and back on track. All right? So what we're going to do today, we're going to act on our inspiration when it hits. We're going to start small, but we're going to stay consistent. We're going to follow the energy. That's what we're going to do. We're going to follow this energy. All right. So, but what we're not going to do, we're not going to ignore the shifts. We're not going to be overthinking shit. And we're not going to try to be rushing to do every fucking thing. Okay. When this motivation hits, take one immediate action. Set a simple goal just to keep that momentum going. Look at y'all. You got a pot full of dishes? Listen, do one dish. Wash one dish. You get motivated to do more, do more. But focus. Focus on being consistent, not speedy. Stay grounded. Stay grounded while you are moving forward, all right? We put too much fucking pressure on ourselves. And right now the world is living in a pressure cooker. Ain't no sense in you putting pressure on yourself. All right. All right. That's all I got. So look at, we got, okay. Once again, we're going to get our downloads from Letting Go. And that is by Dr. R. Hawkins, David R. Hawkins. And for the collective, we're going to do the collective, my fire, my air, my water, my earth signs. Y'all's oracle reading will be on my TikTok, my Instagram, or my YouTube. If you don't, please follow me on all those platforms. Please like the video. Please share. Hit the notification bell. Y'all, please share the video. Yeah, that right there. Somebody needs to hear this message. Share the video. It may be the message that somebody's looking for. And listen, if this brought you clarity, hey, on one of these apps, I got my Venmo and I got my Buy Me Coffee. Don't be a stranger. Get that energy exchange going, all right? All right. For my collective, here we go. There's no numerological aspect to break down. It says, although letting go seems simple and easy, its ultimate effects are profoundly powerful. That's what it says right there. You know what that's giving me right there? It's giving me death energy right here. Yeah. the ending, the transitions, shedding of the old life, release, transformation. So, collective, what are y'all holding on to? Are you ready to release what's already been done? Are you all ready to let go? Are y'all ready to let go of that shit? Are you ready to step into your new level? Letting go can feel small until everything fucking changes. Again, with this death card, the endings, the transformations, the irreversible changes is what we're talking about. And I'll tell you something. When you let go, when you release, it creates space for like an identity shift. It creates space for growth. Why would you clutter your bandwidth with bullshit that no longer serves you? You think that it's just letting go, but it's really you becoming somebody new. At 7 a.m. Spirit talking through me. Excuse me. There's your confirmation. All right. I was letting go of something. Here we go, y'all. We're going to affirm. I'm releasing the old and stepping into new transformation. I am releasing the old and stepping into new transformation. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Y'all, 7 a.m., I got to get me some coffee. I got to pull it together. I got to be at the salon. I got to wage war on bad hair. With that being said, remember your assignment. Your assignment is your alignment. Always reach higher. And again, when it gets too hard, focus on what you want. Focus on the vision. And challenge the universe. Tell the universe, show me how good it can be. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. That's all I got.